I have to point out that in contempt of court, the object of the fine or the imprisonment is not to punish. It is to make the person who has been in contempt of court purge his or her contempt and realize that there must be no further evasion or no further disobedience to the order of the court. What I'm saying is that it may be appropriate to impose a fine for each breach. And in some jurisdictions, the fine may be $50 for the first breach, and $100 for the second breach, and $200 for the third breach, and $500 for the fourth breach. Thereby, again, incentivizing compliance because the level of penalty is going to rise if there are repeated breaches of the order. But there are other ways in which to enforce orders. One of the methods is to ask the court to change the contact arrangements in such a way that instead of the child living with the alienating parent, the child should be moved to live with the alienated parent, and contact with the alienating parent should be restricted completely, possibly for a period of time, or restricted to contact under supervision so that the alienating parent cannot continue the alienating activities and words and sayings, and that is sometimes very effective. There are also what are called reunification organizations, where the child will go to a specific place with the alienated parent, and they will learn about each other, and they will become reunited. And during that time, it's possible to prevent contact between the child and the alienating parent so that the process of reunification will not be disturbed and interfered with. Another method used is to reduce the level of child support, where the child is living with the mother, for example, and she's receiving child support. Then, if she is in breach of the contact orders, it may be possible to reduce the child support or even cancel it altogether. So it is possible to change the place where the child lives, and in that way to ensure that there is reunification and reconciliation. It's possible to reduce child support, and that may be a sufficient sanction to persuade the disobedient parent to start shaping up. There may be an ability to impose costs on the recalcitrant or disobedient parent. That could be an award to the alienated parent of money which will compensate him or her for the costs, the lawyer's fees, and the other costs of presenting the case in the court. And the courts in many countries can impose a payment to the court itself because the court's time is being wasted by the disobedience to the order.